Hi everyone, I just wanted to take a few minutes just to look at the course outline and talk about a couple of the things that are coming up. We are into week 12 and the end of the semester is going to be here before we know it, and so I just wanted to be clear on what was due and expectations for that. So as you can see from our course outline, you do have an assignment due on Monday the 12th, which is the rough draft of your small group activity plan. I had returned all the comments and graded the pre-planning form, so anyone that needed to make a few little tweaks and changes before you started creating your rough draft, then you should have gotten that feedback from me when I graded those assignments. So the rough draft, again, it's worth 10 points. If you submit it, you get the 10 points. I'm not looking for perfection. I'm just looking for you to have an initial plan in place, and if there are things that we need to change or talk about, then we will do so before you submit your final draft. If you are struggling with any part of that rough draft, then put in there, like on that section that you're having trouble with, like questions about this, or not sure if I'm on the right track, or don't know how to do so-and-so. So, note that in there and put it like in bold, or put it in a different color ink. And that way I can pay attention to those things and help give you some additional feedback on that. So again, that is due on Monday the 12th. And then we do have a couple weeks before something else is due. You have Thanksgiving break in there, which for my online courses, I don't require anything to be done during that week. However, I do recommend that you continue to work on the assignments that are coming up the couple weeks after that, because once we're back from Thanksgiving break, we just have 2 weeks, and then the end of the semester is here. So the next thing that we will be working on is the daily planning sheet. I will have that information in the modules here probably by the end of this week or the beginning of next week. What the daily planning sheet is it's actually a form where you fill in a schedule for the entire day, and you list activities and things that you're doing from the beginning of the schedule, which is the greeting time and message board. You'll give ideas for planning time, recall time, large group idea, what you're going to be doing during work time as far as facilitating and supporting students in their work. You'll plan a snack time, an outdoor time, so everything. So I'll be talking more detail about that in about a week, so you understand the expectations on that. Then also week 15, you'll have your final draft due for your rough draft. So by that time, I will have all of your comments back and feedback, and you'll be able to update and revise and submit that. And then the final week, you will have to submit that implementation, where you're actually teaching your small group activity plan to a small group of people. Now, this can be children or it can be adults. I know that this is kind of a tricky assignment as far as finding a group of people to teach it to and present it to, and so I am giving you some creative liberty. So if you're using your family or using a group of friends, just talk to them about playing the part of a preschool child and trying to humor you in that manner, so that it can be a little bit authentic, and so I can still see you in the video scaffolding and supporting their learning and asking questions and them responding, so that it will flow nicely as an activity. If you are going to use a small group of children, it doesn't necessarily have to be children that are 3 to 5. It can be any age group. Again, the way that you interact with those different age groups will be different just naturally, because children of different ages will engage with that activity at in different ways and different stages, and so then you can support and scaffold in however they engage with that activity that you've planned for them. So one thing I want to point out about that is that, let me go to the assignment here. So let me back up just a second. So again, we talked about how you're going to use this small activity plan format. I posted an announcement last week with a document form of this plan that you can download and edit, and then submit that with all of your information specific to your activity plan. Just remember to take out all of the red ink. I don't need to see any of that. That red is there so you can understand what content is needed for each of those sections. So please be sure that you take that out. Let's see here. So then I just wanted to talk about the implementation. So since this is an online class, again, you're going to be videotaping and submitting your video. So You cannot upload a video recording to Blackboard. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to create a YouTube channel, and you're going to have to upload the video to your YouTube channel, and then give access to me to view that video. And then you're more than welcome to take that video down after I grade it. I don't expect you to keep that up there. You can even, I think, set your YouTube channel as private. You just have to be able to give me some access with that. So if you have questions about setting up your YouTube channel, just let me know. I think basically all you have to do is create an account with YouTube, and then I think you automatically have a channel there. You can set up a channel, and then you can upload your video to that channel, and then it's on that format. The reason they don't like us uploading videos to Blackboard is it takes up a ton of space, and it's really not good for their server. So they recommend that if we're doing anything like submitting videos, that we actually do it through YouTube, and then you can just post the link in your assignment, and then I can access that. Also, the post reflection is due, and again, what you're going to be doing is you're going to re-watch the video that you created, and you're going to be reflecting on those post-reflection questions, specifically in regards to how you taught the lesson and your thoughts about how that went. Another thing I wanted to mention, when you do videotape your small group activity plan, you need to make sure that you have set up your camera or recording device on a tripod or somewhere that it can video you and the group of students, or have someone videotape for you. Please, if I see you holding the camera and facilitating the lesson, I'm going to give you a 0. That's not effective and not appropriate as far as trying to videotape a lesson and teach at the same time. So please make sure that you have a way to either have someone record the video for you or set it up on a tripod and set it so that I can see and hear everything that's going on during that video. Okay, so those two things, the part 3, so that's the video, so the YouTube video needs to be submitted to me on the final week of class, which is week 16. And then also during week 16, you will have to submit that post-reflection as far as your reflections on how the implementation of the activity plan went. So I hope that this helped to clarify a couple things that are coming down the pipeline. Again, if you have any questions about anything, this is the big thing that's due from here on out till the end of the semester. So if you have any questions or confused about anything, please let me know. I am more than happy to talk through the activity plan with you, brainstorm some ideas, just to help to make sure that we've got everything ironed out and that it is ready to go for the implementation process. So that's all that I have for now. Thanks for listening, and I will be talking to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye.